Hello all, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to be doing another unboxing video, and I'm going to try to give you a better camera angle for this particular item. Also, be mindful there may be a bit of glare in this video, but there really isn't much I can do about it, at least until I get the item out of the package and I start working on it. If you can't tell, this is going to be similar to one of my previous videos. In fact, it's one of my largest videos as far as hits go. It was a gold dig video that I did with my brother right around this time last year. But unfortunately, he will not be with us for this one because he hasn't managed to get his butt up here yet. Alright, anyway, the item that I'm going to be doing is called a Diamond Dig box. It is, well, it's called Diamond Dig It, Explore to Find. Wow, diamond. You will find a real diamond, 1 in 24 boxes. The funny thing about this item is on the gold video, I had a lot of people saying that the gold was fake. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter because the little piece of gold that I found, whether it be real or not, has since left this world because that tiny little baggie that I had the gold in has magically disappeared around here. Who knows? Maybe somebody carried it off. And even if it was fake, it was still funny. And I enjoyed doing that video with my brother and my sister. But yeah, the possibilities you can get in this, and this costed $5. We found it at Target, once again. The possibilities of items you can get in here are salt crystal, a snowflake obsidian. There's the salt crystal. There's the snowflake obsidian. A rock crystal, which unfortunately, I hope I don't get that. An amethyst. A real diamond, supposedly. It's probably a cubic zirconia. New jade. I would love to get that because I like jade. Yellow jade. Same deal. And satellite. Now, I don't want to make this video too long because I know it's probably going to take me a little bit to get to the item. But I did take a geology class. I believe it was geology. Maybe it was... Whatever. It was working with minerals and stones and things like that. I'm pretty sure it was a geology class. But I did take that in college, and I enjoyed the class, although the professor, he was a tough grader. He was a good guy, though. We shared some interesting stories with him. But anyway, I'm sure that's not what you're here for. I'm going to just get right into this. And I have learned, since the last time that I did this, that it's probably better to have plastic underneath the item when you're digging into this. Hopefully, it won't make a giant mess. That's what I'm concerned about. But I'm going to try a different camera angle, so excuse me while I move us around here. Okay. You can probably just see hands at this point. I'm throwing hands at you guys. Okay. There. I hope that will stay like it is. I'll try not to make any sudden movements and cause the tripod to take a header. But yes, I am enjoying this new camera. And Mike, if you're watching this video, again, I apologize for the poor lighting. Okay, so I'm going to get right into this. Hopefully you guys can see it. And it would be a big disappointment for me if you can't. So, alright. As far as witty banter is concerned, I don't have any for you guys right now. But like I said, I was in a geology class, and I loved learning about all the different minerals and birthstones, and there was a lot to learn in that. And it was right around the time that they had found those caves in Mexico with those giant gems, or well, not gems, they were probably quartz crystals, and they were huge because they had been underwater, or there was this cave underwater that filled up, and the warm temperatures had caused these crystals to become gigantic, and apparently you could only reach this cave at certain times of the year, and that was right around the time that I was doing that geology class. keep saying geology, but I think it's something else. Studies of the Earth. I just can't remember. Anyway, okay. There's a seal on here. So I guess we got to peel that off too. Like I said, got this at Target for $5 if you want to find one yourself. I don't remember if anybody asked about that in the other video, but... And, unfortunately, I don't have a... What is it? Carmelita or whoever it is that cleans up for the review spot. I don't have one of those fine ladies. Okay, there's the thing itself. It looks like a diamond, so that's a pretty neat touch. And we're going to keep that right on the plastic. Okay, there's the little tools that come with it. And I know that everybody has said you can just use water on it, but I don't want to do that because I don't want this grit to end up in the sink, in the pipes. That would be very bad. I guess I could just dip it in water, but whatever. Alright, spread out. It says, spread out a piece of newspaper on your table or workspace. There's number 1, there's number 2, and there's number 3. So really, it shouldn't take that long to get through this. I think the longest that it will take will be the idea of actually getting into this plastic. And that doesn't appear to be taking that long at all. I wish my sister and brother were here, because they both enjoy these types of things. The biggest problem I'm going to be facing, and I know this already, is things are already getting messy. And I'm trying to avoid that. But unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen. Alright, so let's see here. Just got to start digging in here. As they say, there ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? And hopefully the camera work is not as terrible in that previous video. Or it's probably the lighting, because I know my buddy Mike will be in here complaining about the lighting. And the rest of the internet too. A review spot, if I can borrow your maid for a little while, that would be awesome. But I probably can't since she's up in Canada. La la. Now let's do a little Pee Wee Herman for you. La la la. La la la. La la la. Anyway. Anyone seen the new Pee Wee movie? I enjoyed it. Although, a lot of stuff was recycled, I felt. But it was good to see Paul Reubens doing his thing again. I know, Paul Reubens doesn't have anything to do with me doing this, but I just felt like talking about what I'm doing. And you know, different things like that. I think we're almost there. The hammer is not going to help me, so... It seems like the best thing to use. It feels like a giant scratch-off ticket, which is really strange. Oh yeah, this is going to be a pain when I finally do get into this. There's what I've gone through so far. I feel like if I dig in too much, I might end up damaging the item. Well, I mean, it's a rock, so it's not going to be that damaged. Who knows how long this video has gone on already. I can't really let you know that because my camera is not super high-tech. It was a Christmas gift, and I do enjoy it. And I'm glad that I got it. Again, thank you, Mike. Down in Ohio. And that's all I would say regarding that. Am I ever going to get through this thing? Jeez. I think this might actually be worse than the darn gold dig kit. Come on. I'm trying to face the camera, but it wants to move all over the place, so that's not good. Okay. The things I do for you guys. I mean, this is fun, but like I said, it's so darn messy. And granted, this is not Easter related, but I just wanted to say Happy Easter to anyone who celebrates it out there. As long as it's on my mind. It's coming up. It's going to be this Sunday. Chunks just flying over here. Okay, we got to get to this darn thing eventually here. Okay. We'll keep scraping. Aha! I found it. There it is. It is yellow jade, I think. I hope. Let me just reach in here. Okay, they ain't gonna let me do that. So that means I'm gonna have to dig around it some more and dislodge it. You guys can see.